Today I get to hang out with a young man. I'm bigger than him. Yes, that's the thing. And I'm really excited to be talking to him today. He's into a lot of things, but of course, most importantly, we're going to be talking about music and then a bit of movies as well. His name is Big Ghun, and considering his size, you would have thought that he would have gone for maybe small Ghun or something. But hey, hello.
What's up?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
I mean, usually people are not too happy when you have to tease them with their body sizes and all that. Why would you name yourself Big Ghun?
You know, brands go with your name, your looks, and everything. So with the mention of your name, somebody needs to picture who you are, or like have an overview of your personality. So like I try to use the big in my name to represent my personality and who I am. So it makes it much more easier. So in case you don't know me and you hear Big Ghun in a whole crowd, you can spot the Big Ghun in there. It makes it much more easier.
All right.
Yeah.
But is there any particular meaning to the name Ghun?
Yeah, Ghun is an acronym. It means greatest human, undefined by nature.
No, I mean, but what is your real name?
My name is Nicholas Tete Nate.
Oh, okay. Well, and Big Ghun, you're into music.
Yes, please.
Tell me more about it.
I started music way back, not too seriously, around 2016, 17. So with time, I got signed by the legendary Tech, and I did my 2 years there, and I'm out independent, continuing the journey.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how was the experience like? I mean, Tech is one great artist, legendary. I mean, a lot of people love him and the fact that he took Ghanaian music to a certain level, and he's still legendary.
Yeah, globally. You know, it's a whole experience. It's an awesome experience. You know, mostly if you start music, you start what you know and what you think you know. But you see, we are in Ghana doing Ghana music, and people have hacked the system way back. They've managed to make it happen. So if you really want to make it happen, you need to learn a little bit of what they know, and you add it to your new school and whatever you know now, to make it much more easier and to make it fruitful. So under Tech, I learned so much. I learned how to, like make music for Ghanaians, and how to hack the system to make Ghanaians listen to me, to draw their attention to my music, and stage performances, a whole lot. Like I've learned so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, now when you were with Tech, I'm sure you probably did some songs there. Yeah. And then of course you have a new one. But before we come to the new one, how many songs did you put out there from there?
I did 3. I did 2 like original songs for me, and I did 1 collaboration between me, Tech, and Nero X. That's a rendition of his Yawade. So that's called Yawade Part 2. So that one came first. That was even before I got signed. So I think that was like a testing ground for me, and I believe I did well because I got signed after that. So after that, I did a song with Tech, which is Walk Off. Yeah, and I did a second one after 6 months, which was with Zale of VVIP fame, and that was a whole experience. It was legendary. I don't know how to explain it, but it felt so good.
Wow! When you mentioned Zale, then it looks like his looks and everything kind of just showed up on your body. I mean, how did it feel like working with Zale? It's not easy to get him on the track.
Yeah. Talking about looks, I think you should watch the video. I think you should play the video actually. You could see the resemblance. The whole Sakura feel and the beard, and like it's a whole vibe. You get me? And you know, Zale is a very good friend of Tech. So it's a whole label conversation. I don't know how it went, but all I know is one day I got called that I should meet Tech somewhere at a very popular hotel. So I got there, and Zale was there. Was like, yo, I have a song for you that will fit your looks. And the hook was already prepared. He played it, and that evening we moved to the studio, we finished it, and I had a song of a legend.
Wow. Congratulations on that. But of course, you have a new track. Tell me about it, the title though.
One Boy Nye. One Boy, you see, One Boy Nye is a dear song to my heart. You know, because like it's an embodiment of my personality. It talks about who I feel I am and how I want my brothers to be, like to handle themselves, and how I want people to see my brothers around me. So One Boy Nye it's a little flex and swag and a little of bragging about who we are and stuff. So it's a boys song, and I hope it catch on with the boys too.
Wow. Hoping on a catch on with the boys, but Is music the only thing you do?
No. You see, my first love was music because I was doing music in high school even before. And with time, I grew and I developed a love for filmmaking. So I went to NAFTI. I did my degree in film directing. And I've done a couple of things with regards to film. I shot a Living Feels Like Great Challenge. Yeah, that was the first agri competition in Ghana. Yeah, I handled the whole production. Yes, and I've shot a couple of videos for people. I've shot a couple of adverts for different brands, and that's what I do to keep on the side to keep me going. You know, music is a long haul if you really want to do it well. So you need something to back you, and financially, I know that the film is doing so well.
Yeah. Congratulations on that. Any plans on working with any artists you would love to do something with? I know usually, you know, it comes with that because you have that feeling that, oh, if I do a song with this person, it will go this way or that way. Do you have anything like that in mind?
You know, I'm a niche kind of artist, okay? I like a whole of African brand and Afrocentrism and all that. So I like artists like Wolasi. I like to do music of Manifest, Biyala, like people with that kind of vibe, so that we can meet halfway. Yeah.
Wow. And I'm sure you get them because all the people you mentioned are so down to earth, and I believe that you get them to do that music with. Beautiful. But of course, is there anything you'd like to tell anybody? Of course, I'm sure a lot of people have done one way or the other, something for you and you really appreciate it, and how far you have come.
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to give a big shout out to Ibrahim Bebako. Yeah. He
looks a bit like you. You know, you both don't have hair on top of you.
He's copying me. He's trying to look like me. I don't get it. You see, like, I don't know. Like, he tells me he want to be like me one day. So, I think it's nice to look up to somebody. So, yeah. A big shout out to Tick and the whole TNR family. A big shout out to my big brother, who's like my biggest backbone. A big shout out to everybody out there supporting my music. My team have been holding me down. A big shout out to my PR, yeah, and everybody out there. Yeah.